there we go. Hello there. Sorry, I forgot that it's all fancy now. I have to choose the orientation of the stream. Don't mind any mess that you may see. We're hanging out in the bedroom right now. Hello, everybody. Probably need some with lasagna. I love me some lasagna. All right. Hopefully we're good. Can everybody see me? Can everybody hear me? Mic check, mic check. We are alive. It has been quite some time, my friends. Goodness gracious. Yes, good evening, everybody. Welcome in. There's a, I don't know what that means. There's been a lot of new folks join the crew here while I've been doing nothing. So, welcome in to everybody. We are, goodness gracious, what did it say? I think we're like a dozen subscribers away from 14,000. So I think when my hiatus first started, we hadn't even hit 10 yet. So, yowza. Welcome in, Jackie. First off, oh, I've missed everybody so much. We've got Squirrel hanging out, Voice, George, Jeff, We've got AZ crew in the house. We've got Squirrel. Welcome in, everybody. It's going to take some time, some getting used to again, but I would really like to get back into the swing of doing this more often. It's just life, man. Life is hard sometimes. Life gets busy sometimes. So, here we are. I was working at the moment as an automotive tech, which took up a lot of my time. But haven't really worked in a while because of some nonsense there. Welcome in, Garnet. I've been dealing with some ear infections, and I had a doctor's note to let me wear hats, but it didn't specifically say hats. It said ear coverings because the company policies were not allowed to wear like winter hats, just like regular ball caps. And I just couldn't kick the ear infections because, you know, constant cold air or wind. As the garage doors open and close, it just basically becomes a wind tunnel. So I have to follow up with my doctor tomorrow to get a new doctor's note to then give to corporate to then see what they have to say about it. And they even said already that they still might not honor it, even if the doctor's note says I'm allowed to wear a hat. And then I told them that's not exactly legal. And yeah, whatever. Here we are. So yeah, I might be hanging out at the house again, which is fine because I think most of you folks should know. If you don't know, you're about to know. But we've got another baby on the way. That little guy will be here sometime February, maybe earlier. We don't know. The wife seems to think that it's going to be happening earlier than later. So, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. But yeah, that'll be baby number 4, and then that is all. That's the last one. So part of my hiatus last year was because we were actually expecting last year. But we unfortunately lost the baby in December. Actually, what's the date today? Let's see. Yeah, almost 1 year to the date from when we lost the baby last year. So just had a lot going on in my brain already to begin with. So that was just kind of the straw that broke the camel's back. But John in the house. Welcome, Big John. Welcome in, Vicky. Who else? Is anybody else snuck in? No, that's all. Yeah, Brian came in. But than maybe the Brian from AC. I don't know. I'm I'm rusty, y'all. Okay. Um, I do have some rocks that I'm gonna show tonight. Over here on the shelf. Part of my just taking care of my mental health. Uh, Welcome in, Akko. First time on chat. I know it has been a long time since I've done a live here. Okay, cool. That's what I thought. Been a very long time since I've done a live stream here. Obviously, I take it you're new. But a couple of the veterans around here will know I used to do weekly weekly live streams. So, working towards getting back to that. I have not been able to fix Betsy yet, which, spoiler alert, if y'all didn't know, a little over a year ago, my soil pipe cutter, Betsy, uh, she cracked her last geode on stream, and it was really sad. And I still plan to make a video about that whole ordeal, and I kind of hear like the Sarah McLachlan music in the background kind of thing, but yes, we got, the wife is a big Lego fan, so we've got Lego Hogwarts. That's the train. That's Fox, Hedwig. There's a whole bunch of whole bunch of Harry Potter stuff around. Um, um, but awesome to have you here, Aqua. Watch the YouTube videos. Lucky I was just checking my phone. Here you are. Oh yeah, welcome. I kind of have to dip my toes back into it. I need to get back in the groove of watching other folks' content too, and um, see what everybody's schedules are like, and then kind of see what I can do about getting back into the swing of things. It may be a little bit before I'm able to put out some collecting content, but I've got plenty of stuff that I can work out in the shop. So some of you folks are here from collecting content, and if you didn't know, I also do lapidary along with just the rock hounding. So I've got a flat lap from High Tech. I've got a lapidary machine from Cab King. I've got a High Tech saw. So I do have all the fixins to do some polishing and things like that, which I believe one of the pieces I have over here. Yes. Rock hounding. This tonight is just kind of hanging out. It's been, oh goodness, what did YouTube Studio say? I think it's been like almost 230 days since I've gone live last, or put out any content, and I don't really know how long, like what the time frame is to like lose your monetization, so I don't want to do that. Jackie's funny. Hey, welcome in, Chris. Lost my train of thought. But yeah, it's just kind of chill tonight. I've never done a live stream hanging out in my bedroom, so as you can tell, I wasn't really in the mood to get all set up. My garage is a disaster right now. It's not as bad as it's been in the past. It's gotten bad with mice again, and oh my gosh. If y'all know about the mice in my garage and the wars I've gone through with the dang mice out there, but we just spent a lot of time not doing anything in there, and yeah, they are rampant up in that garage again. So we're gonna have to go to war again. But I've actually got some plans to redo the garage. So one of the goals for next year, yes, and it's pretty cold. So behind me is some of the wife's Harry Potter collection. So that side is books, and then yeah, we got some Harry Potter stuff. So yeah, she's a big Harry Potter nerd. I'm a big Pokemon nerd. She's a big reader. I've recently gotten into reading, probably about September, October. Got big into reading, so actually right behind, which you'll see here in a moment, once I turn around and show some rocks. Stephen King has been who I've been reading a lot of right now. So I've got quite the collection of Stephen King novels. I think I've got around 60-ish different Stephen King books. Only a couple like duplicates where it's the same exact book. There are different printings of a lot of different things of his. Love horror movies and stuff like that. A lot of my favorite horror movies are his books, so I've really enjoyed reading his stuff. That's one of the things, I think I started to mention that earlier, but, you know, ADHD. That's one of the things I've been kind of doing to help with my mental state, is reading has helped a lot. So I've read, oh man, what have I read so far? I've read It. I've read Pet Cemetery, The Mist. I'm working on Cujo right now. The Body, which didn't even know. Oh, Dreamcatcher's next. Actually, yeah, Dreamcatcher's right here. That's next on the list. Yeah, sorry for the new folks here. You will learn I am a kind of a big scatterbrain, so I try and give myself like a schedule and like structure, but we just kind of wing it. Yeah, I love me some Pokemon as well. Yeah, I've got here really quick. I got a couple binders. I've got a couple of graded cards, just a couple, and then yeah, just a couple of Stephen King books, just a few, just a few, and those all down there as well are Stephen King. Yeah, that was one of the things I was gonna say, Chris. Was I actually just learned that Stand By Me is one of my top favorite movies, and just learned that was based on one of Stephen King's short stories. Oh, nice! You have a Togepi Gold card in the ball. I've got two of those. I've got Pikachu and I've got Jigglypuff. They're up top. They're a little higher. Um, Shoot, I got my binder downstairs with all my good cards. I actually just put like all my nicer pulls. I put them all into one binder. And I just finished today going through and like pricing them out based on like market values, and that binder is currently holding roughly $4,100 worth of Pokemon cards, worth of painted cardboard. It's crazy. But yeah, it's got a lot of cards in there. Over almost 400 cards, I think. Oh, Stand By Me. Yeah, that's a story about some kids going to see another kid that is not alive anymore. Yeah, the old Burger King gold cards. Yep, I got a couple of those up there. I've got my top shelf is all like Pokemon Funkos. I did have a portion of a shelf that had like my sealed collection, just some different sealed product. I had a Celebrations Ultra Premium Collection box, a Celebrations tin, and then another like Crown Zenith tin. Yeah, no, not quite. um, and the other night I decided to open them all. So I sat and opened like the Celebrations box had 17 packs of Celebrations and then 8 packs of regular cards plus 5. Yeah, I opened like 30, basically like a booster box the other night, just chilling in bed. It was just a rough day on the mental, so I just needed a pick me up, you know? Right? Yeah, it's a different time now. Oh yeah, River Phoenix. One of the few movies that I can recall like off the top of my head that I know he's in. Uh, Definitely a fan of Joaquin Phoenix, like his stuff. Um, but yeah, I mean, life's crazy. Paisley's 10 now. She's about to be 11, although her attitude makes her think she's about to be 18. Oh my lord. Dallin is 4. He's about to be 5 in March. And Charlie is 2. He's gonna be 3 in April. Oh my goodness. Maybe you'll watch a movie one day. You've never watched a movie at all? Have you watched either of the It movies? Which I love the new It movies because of the graphics and they up the gore and stuff. But I've got to say the original It movie, which I think came out as like a film series or like a short like TV series or something like that. That's why it's so long. Um, I feel that that one is a lot more true to the book. All right, that is childhood velocity for sure. Time is definitely flying. Like I went into YouTube Studio today just out of the blue. I haven't been on there in forever, and yeah, I was like, wait, does that say the last time I uploaded was 223 days ago? Wait, does that say the time I uploaded before that was over 380 days ago? Holy smokes! I need to I need to do something. But there's actually, I don't know what's going on with my job right now, so we'll see what happens. I might transition and be home more. So, oh, that was another thing. Yeah, I started to say that before too. Um, I want to redo the garage. I'm TV movie series. Gotcha. So I plan to. I'm gonna level out the cement. So there's kind of some cracks. I think you OGs will know that I've like patched the crack before and stuff like that. Uh, but I'm gonna level out the cement and then I'm gonna put down some nice epoxy. I'm gonna put up some drywall. Like I already priced out the whole project and things like that too, and it's all gonna be like under $500 to redo the garage, pending how much concrete I'll need to like level out the ground. So whenever I do revive Betsy or replace Betsy, which breaks my heart to even think about. Welcome in, Allison. Um, so lost my train of thought again. Yeah, it'll be nice and awesome out there. Have a nice epoxy floor. So I do still have the rigid. I don't think I have very many geodes right now either. I think I was also at that point like it was just like the perfect storm for like the stuff that led up to me like not putting stuff out very much. Oh, what up? What up? Welcome in, Kurt. Um, it was like I was already struggling with my mental health. I was already coming back from a couple different like short breaks and stuff like that. I'm sure you guys, the older folks will remember. So between that and not having the geodes, Betsy break in, and then after all that, we lost the baby. It was just domino effect, and just it was so difficult to even want to even get out there and do anything. Like I still haven't like I feel better now. I just still haven't gotten out and even like remotely started cleaning in the garage or anything like that. So it's gonna be a mission, and I need to get it done before the snow really starts to come. We've got a little snow on the ground now, but it's nothing too major. But I want the wife to be able to pull into the garage with the car. Dun, dun, dun. I'm gonna peek at chat, make sure I didn't miss anything. Just needs the base put on and bolted to a table. Right, yeah, I was gonna say that was the main thing. It was too loosey goosey with the other. No, I know. It's just a matter of being able to get down there too. So, I don't know. I might have to reach out to some of my connects down in Kentucky and Indiana. Sorry, I need to wipe my nose. See if I can't get a couple geode care packages sent up to me, and try and get a couple lives going with some geode cracking. It's been a while. I think that's what's gonna get me out of the slump overall. Was like getting back into and doing a cracking show. So, but yeah, I mean, other than that, yeah, I've been keeping an eye on them. Uh, yeah, I've got a couple. I know a couple little honey holes in Kentucky too. I know our spots in Indiana. I'm nervous about the main creek that I go to because I think I've still got the footage somewhere. I've still got a handful of videos I need to finish making. Um, but that's what I was saying. The scatterbrain's been bad lately. Uh, I think it's also a side effect too. One of the things I'm doing too to help my mental health is I think a couple months in now. On taking some antidepressants. So I tried doing them before in my younger years, probably about a decade ago, in my late teens. Um, this time around, it's helping. So, um, but yeah, I get a little a little more so scatterbrained than to begin with. But yeah, the main creek I like to go to and collect at, and where I do a lot of my filming at. Last I was out there, they were doing a lot of logging, so um, they had basically extended like this little access road before. Like if the creek was high, you wouldn't be able to pass this road. You'd need it to be water to be down or dry or whatever. Um, Now, since they were logging further back in the forest over there, they kind of filled it in with some limestone gravel, uh, and it's not the good kind. It's just like that chalky, or not even like I don't know if it's limestone or quartz. It's just bleh, like plain old white rock. Uh, so it's really getting crummy out there. So, but at the same time, it's also added some depth to a certain part of it, like where there's normally a good amount of water there. Um, it could be go either way. It could be negative to it. It could make it harder to collect there because maybe become more known or more popular. But at the same time, it's also created like a little wall for geodes to kind of collect as they get washed down the creek. So it could wind up being beneficial. So I don't know. I have to get down there sometime soon, hopefully, and maybe meet up with Squirrel and go and do some investigating. I'm just waiting for Indiana to get better reception down there. Like throw out a couple more cell towers so I can do like a live stream. I would love to be able to do a decent live stream in the creeks. Walking around and collecting with you guys. I've tried a couple times, but it just didn't quite work out. I don't know what it is. Like, I think that's just like Mother Nature. Like, to get to the really good stuff where it's really enjoyable, like there's crappy signal. So, like, you want this nice nature, leave civilization behind. you know. Let me catch up here really quick. Yeah. So I don't know if they get up into Minnesota, but I know Iowa, Illinois, Missouri. That border is not too terribly far from Minnesota. Over there in that Keokuk region, there's definitely some geodes. I've got some geodes from that area. Is this one? No, that's an Indiana one. I don't think I have any. Yeah, I don't know if I brought any Illinois geodes. Ooh, Bob's Rocks in the house. Welcome in. Welcome. Nice. So yeah, I was gonna say Jackie's up in Minnesota as well. I stayed in Minnesota for like 9-10 months back in 2019, but all I did was work when I was there. For Portillos. It sounds like it could be like Italian or Spanish, but it's not. It's just fat American food. Goodness. Oh man, it's nice to be alive again. Oh, she did say that. She was talking about it. Agate geodes, nice. Those are always a nice surprise. But yeah, so my goals Obviously, 2025 is like about to be here, and I also have a baby about to be here, so I won't be able to jump right back into it the way I was with content creating before. Um, but I'd like to be able to put out, a video a week or every other week. Like I said, collecting, like collecting content, maybe push back a little bit, but it's kind of normal for the season. I typically don't have a whole lot of collecting content out when it's wintertime, anyways, because it's cold. It's more when I'm, cooped up in the shop and polishing and things like that. Thank you, Kurt. Appreciate it. Baby number 4 is the last one. That's it. No more after that. We are actually due February 14th. So, I don't know. I want the baby to come on January 19th because my daughter's birthday is 2/19, and then my son's birthday is 3/19, and then my youngest son's birthday is 4/19. So if we get a 1/19, we'll have 1, 2, 3, and 4. So we'll see what happens. Goodness. Born on February 15th. Nice. And my daughter's February 19th. I was going to say something. I forget. If you couldn't tell, I'm even more bald now. I decided I was going to do a stream. I had to go buzz my hair, but if you can't see, that hairline is even further back now. Woo, baby. I've embraced it at this point. I got real bad at keeping up with it, but now I try and shave it once a week. What? These kids, man, these kids. Have kids, they say. It'll be fun, they say. But make you want to pull your hair out. Bald is beautiful. Dang right. Streamlined. Oh, goodness. Goodness. Man, Squirrel, I was so bummed. I wanted to plan a day to go and do some salmon fishing on Lake Michigan. But when they were coming in and when they were spawning, Heather was having such a hard time with her nausea. So I wasn't able to make it out there this year. I don't even think I had the salmon and trout stamp on my license anyways, but I did get my Floyd card. That's another thing. Jackie is from Minnesota. But yeah, I got my Floyd card. If you don't know what that is, I'm now legally allowed to own or purchase a firearm. So, and I have the fire chuck leader. I can pull off a wicked mohawk. Yeah, I might try and go for a mohawk. Too funny. Yeah, see, I forgot what I'm talking about now. I forgot it again. Kurt's had some pretty interesting hairstyles, man. The way he styles his beard and his hair. I love it. I wish my beard wasn't as patchy. My POS dad was a hairless cat, so these are the genes I'm stuck with. Maybe when I'm like 35, I'll have a nice beard. I've had some weird styles. Oh, that's funny. Are you guys really neighbors? I don't know. I'm not that familiar with Minnesota. I stayed in St. Paul, which was just outside of Minneapolis, right? Yeah, Minneapolis. I don't remember what the other one is. Like, it's so weird. They're like downtown, the Twin Cities. It's like river, right? I think there's a river. One downtown city, like mirror image other downtown city, and they're two different cities instead of one city. It's weird, and it looks very, very similar to Chicago's, like downtown. Oh, cool. Yeah, less than an hour, I'd consider neighbors. Nice. Sometimes it's like, oh hey, I'm from Illinois too, and it's like, oh yeah, where you from? Oh, 12 hours south. What? uh, yeah, just waiting to see what the heck happens with the job, and yeah, like I said, if I end up not working with that company anymore, then I will be able to focus a little better on making some content. Uh, gotcha. It is nice up there. Bum, bum. Sorry, Discord's going off. Mushroom hunting for days. See, I need to get out and find some good mushrooms. Out of everyone here, I'd say Curtis their closest neighbor. So yeah, I don't know. I've talked about on my channel, the wife and I, we've talked about going down and moving, taking the family down to Kentucky. But we've also kind of been thinking Kansas. I know rock hounding wise, there isn't a whole lot there. But my youngest brother, he lives out there. He's got a house out there. He's got a really great job with a really great company. The cost of living is really cheap. He's got like some close friends that he's able to go. Like I think he said this week or next week, he's gonna go help him butcher a steer, and then he's gonna get a bunch of meat. That same friend was like, yeah, you know, if you want to buy a calf come springtime or whenever, you know, you go and buy a calf. He's like, you keep it here and raise it up here, and you know, at the end of the year, you know, you get you a bunch of meat. So I don't know. It just seems a lot simpler out there. Bum, bum, bum. Oh, what's Phillipsburg? I think is the town that my brother lives in. So we were looking around that area. But this would be a few years from now. Because Paisley, she's about to go into 6th grade. I would prefer, if we're gonna do a big move like that, I'd prefer they ended up with a pet cow. Oh goodness. Dang it, I forgot what I was saying. Goodness. Oh yes, because I would prefer to make a big move like that. I wouldn't want her to start high school here and then us do a big move and her continue at a new high school as like a sophomore, junior, or whatever. So, but I don't know. Phillipsburg. I'm not sure what's out that way, but I know it's definitely closer to like Colorado and Arizona and all that than the south side of Chicago is. So there ain't much for rock hounding by me right now, anyways. I could drive, you know, up a ways. There's some beaches along the way into Wisconsin that you can hit, and then into Michigan that you can hit and find some different things, Uper lights and such. But then you gotta go at night, and that's harder for me. I'm crazy when I do my rock hounding. Like most people, kind of, yeah. Most people think I'm crazy when I tell them that when I go down to like Indiana to do my rock hounding. Okay, so I'm on the south side of Chicago. I'm not far from the Indiana border, but I'm still south of Chicago. About, I don't know, 10 or so miles. I forget I don't know how many miles. It takes me about 20 minutes to get to downtown. It takes 4 hours to drive down to Indiana, and then I normally collect for about 4 hours, and then I drive 4 hours back, all in one trip. So I normally leave my house in Illinois between like 2 and 4 a.m. to get there between like 7 and 9, and then collect, and then be back in time to pick up dinner, and then get it home for the wife and kids and have dinner. So if I could get anywhere remotely closer to some cool stuff, I would love that. Oh, nice, Aqua. Nice to hear. Native American. What percentage, if you mind me asking, and like what tribes, if you know? I got a little Native American in me. And 2 hours of fishing. That's right. Got to get that fishing in too. I normally meet up with Squirrel and we do some fishing too. You can always find. Oh, Kurt said you can always find something cool anywhere. Sometimes it just may not be a rock. Yeah, Jeff said I was in Kansas week before last and didn't find crap. Big John. I want to say I've seen you on another stream. Yeah, John's been around. John pops in here and there. I don't speak any of the language. I don't. I'm not sure what you said there. But that's pretty cool that you even speak the language too. Right. Yeah. Some places could be cray cray about their rocks. It's kind of crazy. Like the place where I go and do all my filming or majority of my filming at. You can collect. You're just not allowed to sell. You can't sell or barter or trade or anything with the stones. So that's mainly the ones I wind up cracking open on stream. I still have so many rocks out in the shop and in the garage shop, whatever. Like countless already cracked open geodes. I tried to sell them before, but just to get rid of them. Try to do mystery boxes and do giveaways, and I've given away so much, and there's still so much. I use them in my yard, in my landscaping, and there's still more. There's still more. And there'll continue to be more, especially if I'm getting back into the cracking and stuff. Right? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Minnesota's weird. Weird. Wisconsin is too. Let's get a permit for commercial purposes, right? Right? Yeah, you're gonna. Yeah, it builds up quick, man. It builds up quick. That is for sure. Oh, I almost forgot. I even have on the side of my house. I have a whole graveyard. It's just a bunch of solid ones. Like, I would get to a point where all my bins for all the cracked ones out in the shop would get full, and I'd have to drag them out and then just toss them on the side of the house. So I don't know. I'm torn if I want to like. I've also thought about digging a hole, like. Yeah, I would call first. I'm in a suburban area. I'd call first, make sure I'm not going to break anything. But I want to dig a hole and just fill it with geodes. And then just leave that there for whoever, like, comes along. And if they do some digging or, rip the foundation up to build a new house or something, I just want somebody to be like, what the hell? What are all these geodes doing here? I don't know. Who knows? Maybe a geode tree will grow. I do have some of your geodes. I've got a nice little collection of things of yours, my good sir. I think that I might have a couple people, too, that I owe some rocks or boxes to. Which, if that is the case, I need those people to reach out to me because it has been a long time. And a lot of shit has happened. Pardon my French. A lot of shit has happened between then and now. And I cannot recall. I think I owe Gabby. I don't know if you're watching. If you're creeping. I know I owe Gabby some stuff. I think I owe Loki. I think I've got stuff going for John, but I don't remember. I think some stuff you've paid for, some stuff you haven't. I don't remember. Not worried about it. Nothing's gone anywhere. It's still hanging out. And yeah, so. But if there's anybody that I owe rocks to that's already purchased rocks for me, please let me know, because it's been a long time, and I'd like to get you your rocks. So, either hit me up on Facebook, or leave a comment I think I've got my email listed here in the About Me section on YouTube. I'm pretty sure it's just geocrackercollector@gmail.com. But it's been a minute. Oh no, Loki's been MIA. Uh-oh. I'm gonna have to try and reach out to him. I think I had his cell number. I'm trying to remember if I had his personal number or not. I know we've had a couple losses of some awesome people who have been around in the community for a long time. A lot of us here started up at the beginning of the pandemic. And yeah, we've lost a couple people. It sucks. Like hearing about Mia, I'm gonna lie, I cried when I heard about Mia. I still have the note that she sent me when she bought some stones for me. Because she is so sweet. She didn't know how to do the online payments or anything, so she sent me a money order with the sweetest note. And I tucked it in my wallet. So I still have that. Glad I still have that. But it's a really great community, and I apologize for secluding myself and kind of isolating and, doing all that. I was going through some crap and just needed to work through some shit. So, pardon my French. I keep swearing. Sorry. I gotta get used to being on stream again. My apologies if you're watching with your kiddos, whether it's live or on a rebroadcast. My bad. I typically try to be family friendly. Trying to find where it is. I think I have it tucked in one of my books. Yeah, I definitely miss her. November 10th. Yeah, we'll have to try and track him down, see what's going on. Yeah, man, I hope he's doing okay. Mental health is definitely important, and there's too much stigma behind it. There's just too much stigma about men and mental health and stuff like that. So I'm glad I'm started doing some stuff for mine. Got too much on the line, too much responsibilities. Got all the kiddos, 2 little guys with another one on the way looking up to me. So got to be able to compose myself properly and keep a level head. And I gotta mirror the men I want my little men to grow into. So like I said, starting up with antidepressants has definitely helped a bit. I've got to follow up on that tomorrow. Actually, I've got to follow up with the psychiatrist, and I think I might get something going for anxiety. I think anxiety is also one of my biggest enemies right now as well. Oh, sorry. Allison, I think I said hi. I hope I said hi. Hi. I don't know when you crept in. Yeah, mental health sucks, man. It's hard. It's hard. It's hard to run away from the shit talking when it's coming from your own head, But to know any of y'all, like if anybody's having a rough time, feel free. I don't want to sound cliche, but feel free to reach out. Yeah, feel free. I mean, if you wanna, that's your personal information. You have every right to share it or not share it. If you feel comfortable sharing it, you go for it. So I'm not gonna kick you out or anything like that. Only thing I try not to get too political or anything like that. I try not to let any vulgarity happen and scams and crap like that. But yeah, anybody can feel free to reach out to me. I'm a great listener. I've been around the block a few times, so I've got a fair bit of advice. I just, finally decided to start taking some of my advice. Ba, ba, ba. Appreciate that, Jackie. Right on. See, it's a good group of people around here. It's a bunch of stone people. Stone people. Stone loving people. And some of them love to get stoned. That's what I was going for. Okay, those are the words I was going for. Oh yeah, Rockhounds. They're good people. They're good folks. That's for sure. Bum. I feel like I should show you. I'm a stone people with stones. Stone loving stoned. I feel like I should show you guys some rocks now. I don't know. It might just be a little chit chat. Bunch of stoners. Yeah, it's a bunch of stoners around here. Stoned on life. And licking rocks. We like to keep it safe around here. Got a good one going now. George. Too funny, man. Too funny. What you got? All right. I think I got enough light over there with my little spotlight things here. So let me see. It's the favorite rock I can see right now. All right, I'm gonna turn this around real quick. So yeah, like I said, got a few Stephen King novels. As you can see, this is where I took my thumbnail photo. So yeah, I wish I had a beverage of the alcoholic nature right now. I just got a little bit of the dew, but yeah. I try not to drink when the wife's pregnant because she can't drink. But yeah. All right, these are a couple of my favorites. That's pretty much all I did to prepare for this. I had a box. I had a box that I wanted to open, but it was in a corner surrounded by a whole lot of stuff. So I grabbed oh no, what? What did I miss? Not dinner. I was gonna say what? I'm confused. Oh goodness gracious. I don't even remember what I was talking about. Oh goodness. Oh, right on, Jackie. Yeah, I was sober from alcohol for a few years. Yeah. Yeah, my younger days, I definitely used alcohol as a release and as a crutch. It was a crutch. So I was definitely an alcoholic, and I took a couple years off, but now I can enjoy it and not go crazy. So I haven't seen the Christine movie yet. I've got a lot that I want to read and watch yet, but John, I don't know if you saw part of what I've been doing lately to help my mental health has been reading. So as we can see, there's a few Stephen King books. There's a few more Stephen King books up there. And yeah, they won't go any higher than that. And then there's a couple more Stephen King books. And there's a couple more Stephen King books. And there's a couple more up there too. And then, yeah, and then it's the spooky guy. The spooky corner. That's, I was so happy to find that one. That was a first edition, first print. Oh, I got that one for a steal. For a freaking steal. What's my favorite Stephen King book? I haven't read all of them. I'm rediscovering. Yeah, that's the word. Rediscovering my love of reading. I was a huge bookworm when I was a kid, and then life happened, and I wasn't able to read. But now I read a lot more. So from what I've read so far, Pet Cemetery was a really, really good read. I really, really enjoyed that one. It is definitely one of my tops. If you couldn't tell, that's why I've got a couple of different versions or different copies of it. What I would like to do at some point is have just one shelf dedicated to. I want to get one of each of the different prints or different editions they've done of it, and stuff like that. And this one I've actually got here is a still sealed. It's obviously a print, but it's the first It movie. But it's got this pretty cool Monsters of Mayhem sleeve on it, and they actually did a couple different like artwork sleeves. So I'd like to, get all those, and it's pretty cool. It was pretty good. It was a long read, for sure. I'm partway through The Stand right now. I'm working on Cujo right now. I've also read Elevation, which is one of his newer ones. That one was pretty interesting. That one was good. I liked that one. I've read The Body. Was good as well. Oh, if I had to compare my book collection to my wife's, I would say I have roughly 3% of the books that she has, quantity wise. Like she has a lot of books. My wife, she's already read over 100 books this year. I think she's coming up on like 120 or so. I think her goal was to read 100 this year, and she's found a lot more. But yeah, here, sorry. Give me one quick second here. I just want to catch up on chat. Jackie had candy fingers. Oh, what kind of candy? I like candy. Yes, thank you, Jeff. That is a Kentucky agate hanging out right there. Where's the fluorite? This is from Hardin County. This one's from Illinois. This is from the mines that are actually closed now. I love the etching on this one. Super excited. I know I bought my own Christmas gifts this year. But there's a box set, the current box set they're selling of the Dark Tower series by Stephen King. Retails for like $167. Amazon had it half off for Black Friday and stuff like that, so it was like $90. And then I found somebody on Mercari, which if you guys haven't used Mercari for buying stuff like secondhand, definitely recommend it. Not sponsored or anything like that, but I've definitely found some cool books. I found rocks. I found Pokemon stuff. I found a lot of cool stuff on Mercari. But found on Mercari a girl who's selling off her mom's collection because her mom's a hoarder of books. I got a sealed box set of the Dark Tower series for $40. $40 when retail is like $167 or something like that. She also had a box set that the wife wanted that's retailed for like $90, and I got that one for $20. So Christmas this year is books. All right, hold on. George says, I'm not a big drinker, but when I do it well. Yes, this Kentucky agate. This one right here is actually from Kentucky Rockhound. He's got the other half of this. Is an absolute beauty. Really love that one. Really beautiful one. That one's gonna stay in the collection. That one won't ever get sold. Oh, hold on. We were just talking about Brian, but I gotta get past it. Oh, Pet Cemetery. Oh, Chris says I named my son Gage from Pet Cemetery. Ah, I love it. Right, I love looking at others' collections, don't matter what it is. Pet Cemetery is awesome, but the movie sucked. I haven't seen the old, like the original Pet Cemetery yet. I've watched the new one. It is the reason I hate clowns. Allison. The coolest thing I found that's probably myself. I found myself. Oh, Brian, what a sweetheart. Now I see. Now, yes, correct answer there. Bravo, sir. Bravo, my good sir. Here we are. Here's on the wall, little weed. Oh, let's get some. It's here. Yeah, Aqua. That one there I just had was Kentucky agate. Oh, Rufo in the house. Tuning in from Bali. What up, buddy? Lunch, man. We're getting ready to go to sleep here. Jeff says I have a bunch of Kentucky eggs now, so I'm found one though. Dang. Well, next time I get down to Kentucky, we'll have to meet up with Mike and get you some. Does that mean Christmas is booked solid? Despite that damn elf hat. Nice, yeah. Minnesota's got some nice agates. Lake Superior agates. Most of those are Lake Superior. Gotcha. Kurt says I've never been big on books. I'm a bit dyslexic, but I got lucky. I'm dyslexic with numbers. So I don't know what the term for that is, but math was always extremely difficult for me because numbers, like I've seen like the animations where people, try to portray what dyslexia is like, and like the words and letters are like running around and stuff like that. Oh, numbers are that for me. Jeff, if you use Audible, I'm gonna message you tonight, dude, and I have something better for you to use, and you don't have to pay for a membership, and you don't have to buy books. All you need is a library card, and you could literally use your library card to check out audiobooks, and it's completely free. Oh, gotcha, cool. Well, if somebody, I don't know if my commands are still set up. I'll try and share the Discord link. No, probably not. If somebody doesn't mind sharing the link to either of the Discords, either the round table or the Lapidary Lounge, if you're not on Discord, Aqua, I definitely recommend getting it. You can join us over there. You can share photos of any of your collection or things like that. Yeah, Jackie, I've had moments like that recently with reading where I have to reread and reread. And I eventually just pause it. And even with doing some of the audiobooks too, I think which one did I listen to on audiobook? Um, I think I actually listened to Pet Cemetery on audiobook. There was a couple times where I just like had to keep restarting a chapter like 6 or 7 times to finally get it. Oh, my wife. Hello, beautiful. I'm sorry that everybody saw our room a bit, but um, everybody enjoyed seeing some of your Harry Potter stuff because, yeah, I'll show you. This is the other angle. Oh, I had it like this. So, John noticed the train and then Hogwarts up there. So, some people were enjoying it. And then, oh, who was that? Actually, I realized that I don't even think I welcomed this person. Where did he go? Bum, bum. Why can't I see it? Deb. Also, yeah, Deb, I know you've sent a few messages, and I apologize for not even saying welcome in, but hello, Deb. Deb was saying that the kids are going to enjoy my book collection, and then I said if I had to compare, I probably have about 1% of the books that you have in your collection. Oh, he can only he could share the Discord. Well, thank you, Chris. I appreciate it. No, it's all right, honey. I was just saying people were enjoying seeing your Harry Potter stuff in the background because when I have it switched the other way, you can see your shelf back there. Sorry, y'all. All right. Audible is good, but you need to get Libby. Libby is also good. Libby is better. All you need is a library card. Here, I'll put the name of it. Libby. Well, it's way in the background, so they can't see the dust. And I straightened up the room a bit, so it's at least presentable. That's partially why I was a little bit late starting. All right, thank you, Chris. So yes, that first Discord link is to the Lapidary Lounge, and the second Discord link is to the Rockhound Roundtable. So both awesome Discords to join. Um, oh, gotcha, cool. Nobody has a dust-free house. Don't let the people lie to you. Right? I just dusted here, but oh shit. Ah, I swore again. Sorry. Kurt says my girlfriend found a glitch using Libby so she could check out 100 books at a time instead of 10. She did not get into that yet. I think that's still something she wants to do. But we just all that kind of paused. Right? Completely free of charge. Right? I think we just need to get our ducts cleaned out. I think that's a thing we're supposed to do like routinely. But anyways, so we saw the fluorite. Yeah. Fluorite we saw already. We saw the Kentucky agate, so this is what it kind of looks like from the outside. Oh. No, don't do it, Tyler. Don't. Tyler wants to do a freeform polish on that. Tyler, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. No. No. All right. Oh, poop. It has a bot hole. Oh, that was too funny. Oh my god, I love it. Oh, I love it. Hold on, I need to. I need to. I need. I need to go get a spray bottle. Dang it. Ow. Ow. All right. It was naughty while I was gone. Christmas is right around the corner. I'm telling. Jackie's still talking about bottholes. Oh my god, Ghost, welcome. No. I just stopped laughing now. Here we go again. Yes, I indeed do have to cut that big honking geode in the garage. That is way overdue. It became a little harder to find a saw big enough for that. Oh my goodness. Oh, my my reaction is funny. That was great. All right. Yes. Boot was naughty. Bahut is taking over the botthole talk. All right. Yes, definitely. YouTube is definitely good medicine. Julie, I think Tyler needs a mug. How do I get one sent to him? There's mugs? Oh my god, is this a thing? What? Hold on. What did I miss? Alright. Always great to see you, Squirrel. Oh, that's great. I'll catch you later, man. It's a thing. I love it. I love it. Too funny. Oh, well. It's a new thing. Oh, gosh. Okay. Where have I been? Oh, I know where I've been. I have not been here. That's right. All right, I got a spray bottle. Oh, my God. I love it. Yes. You know what? You have mugs now, too. That's great. You know what you need? You also need to get some stickers. This is what you should do. This is what I would do. My little ADHD brain, this is what it's thinking. You need to go to whatever stream or video it was when you first said it and get like the date, and then you need to make stickers and you need to put I was there and then just have the date like like underneath it really small, and then just bottle. You need to make stickers, but for all the folks that were there. I don't know, that's what popped in my head. I was there. I witnessed the birth of the butthole. Yes, there we go. The birth of the butthole. I missed a ton. Oh my god. I gotta go back. No, I think that's too much. Santa saw my butt. I like big bots. You know, I do enjoy bots. I have a large bot hole collection. That is indeed the case. Speaking of bots, oh, I don't know if Arizona's seen this one. So, Ken? We got Ken sneaking in? What? Can we link the mug to your chat? Um, if Chris is here, he should be able to. I swear I thought I had more people set up as moderators here. I'm confused. What? Oh, Ghost. Yeah, I'm like, wait a second. I was like, I thought it was the other Ken. There's two Kens, right? Chris? Chris, are you here? Ken G. Oh, yeah, there we go. That's what I thought. I was like, wait, I didn't see Ken come in. Oh, I think somebody asked how my garden went this year. It went good. I wasn't able to get everything going that I wanted to. Um, only a couple of my seed potatoes took. But I didn't harvest any of them. I know there's a couple to potatoes in there. So what I'm thinking is just leaving them in there and then just filling it up the rest of the way with the soil. So that way next year it can just all start up and I don't have to do anything. I did get a fair amount of pickles or cucumbers that turned into pickles and hot peppers as well. Onions are still out there. I kind of don't know what to do with the onions yet. They're still kind of doing their thing and they're still getting bigger. So from what someone told me, I had to wait for like the stalks to fall over, but they haven't fallen over yet. And like it's snowed already, so we'll see. What? Mods can't comment on your shorts. What in the world? I'm sorry, what? Hold on. Ken and Lisa are engaged? Mama Bear Lisa? What? Oh, what? Oh my gosh! Bro, I've missed so much! What the heck? If I don't get an invitation to that wedding, and if I don't get to be the flower girl, oh, Chris, we were asking, if you could share the link to the bot hole mugs. We need to see the bot holes. Yeah, it appears so. uh, oh my goodness. All right, well this is what I went to grab my spray for. I'm not going to spray it over by my books because I don't want to do that. Can anybody guess what this is? Does anybody know what this looks like? I think I know what this is. But it's been a while. But I believe this is one of my copper lights. Yeah, that's right. It's poop. Chris has one bar in the jungle. It's all good, man. Joey, welcome in, my friend. That is I think this. I don't know. I thought this was one of my coprolites. I have to go and watch my cut the crap video, but I think this is a coprolite. Sounds good, Kurt. I'll hear from you, man. Enjoy your night, buddy. Gotta go look at his. Oh, he's gotta look at his potholes. Yeah, I have to. I have to look at my video. I think this is one from the cut the crap video. I could be wrong though. Anyways, that's not the one I wanted to show. Does it react with UV? That's a great question. I currently have no gosh darn idea where my UV light is, so I think I might need to replace that. But this guy right here, this is one of my favorites. One of my favorite finds to date. So, I do a lot of my collecting down in southern Indiana. We know there's a lot of geodes down there. And there's a lot of crinoids. And sometimes you get the best of both worlds. So, it's in the garage where you left it last live. My last live was in the basement, thank you. And I don't think I was able to find it for that one either. I thought I saw it in my house. That's probably my garage or my in my closet. Yeah, that's the word. But anyways, as we can see here, I think I brought another example. Yes, I did. All right. So kind of try and make this make sense. So this right here is a crinoid calyx. Okay, so crinoid was an underwater organism. So this was like the body of it. So the crinoid stems that we see, kind of imagine it being like this, like the stem of a flower. The mice took it. They're having a rave with it. Little shits. All right, but this is the crinoid calyx. This one, we don't see any of the actual remnants of the crinoid very much. We can kind of see some like lines and things like that, but it's been totally replaced with silica, silicification, or geodized. That's what I like to call it. Whereas this one is not fully geodized. It's just on its way there. And this is also a geode. It is hollow. But if you notice the segments of this crinoid here, the lines and the way they go, okay, they run this way. And when we look inside, those crinoid segments inside have been replaced with botryoidal. Now, if that ain't the prettiest bot hole you've ever seen, this ain't the stream for you. Yeah, check that out. I love that one. And I'm pretty sure I got this. I got it on video too. When I found this one in the creek, super awesome. And I literally I could tell you exactly the part of the creek that I found that one in, and I could take you back there. And every time I go to that section or strip of creek, every single time I find a geode with some sort of crinoid in it. So it was just some sort of big death plate or something. So that's one of my favorite finds. Next one here I'm showing is not a personal find, but it was given to me by a fella out in New York when I was out there for doing some Herkimer hunting out with Greg and Rufotris. And a guy gave me this piece here This side isn't really all that crazy, but we have some really nice, really pretty black jersey here. We got a couple of really pretty Herkimer diamonds inside as well. And then we got these ones right here in front that are just crazy beautiful. So stinking clear. Just wild. It's got some sort of inclusion in there too, looks like. Oh gosh. You can tell I'm a boy dad because with that little shimmer that just went across, you want to know what my head's thought? Ka-chow. That's stupid. I've watched that damn movie thousands of times. And I got another baby boy coming, so I'm gonna watch it another 1,000. Ka-chow. I was hoping you were still watching. Welcome in, Amber. Ka-chow. And then, like I mentioned before, I enjoy me some Pokemon, and obviously I enjoy me some rocks. Sometimes we get lucky and we get both of them. I wish I had a UV light because this is carved out of a Uper light. Just so that one glows. And it's Charmander. What else do I have over here in my box of goodies? Got another goodie I took home from New York. I didn't really find any big ones that were complete, unfortunately. But this is one of the nicer semi-complete Herkimer diamonds that I found. Always great to see you, Big John. I will catch you later, my friend. Where'd that one go? And then, a few years back, we went and stayed at a, I think I would switch back around. Yeah, I'll just leave it that way. A few years back, we went and stayed at an Airbnb down in Kentucky. And, the property was gorgeous. We stayed in this nice little, like, bungalow. It was super simple, super awesome, super cheap. Would definitely love to go back to that spot. And did a little poking around. And, I told the owner of the property I was there, making content and recording and, rock hounding and stuff like that. I got permission to record there. And she told me I was welcome to walk up and down the creek and do some collecting. Did you say, no? Well, fine. I'll go by myself. Well, we won't go when it's freaking cold out. It was bad because it was cold that night. We just have to go when it's nicer out. We have to go like springtime or something. Or late spring, early summer. Anyways. I had a good time because I found a nice agate on the property. And I didn't know it was an agate, and I didn't cut it till over a year later. And this is one of the cabochons that I made from that piece. But it's not your stereotypical Kentucky agate. And it also, for some reason, had dendrites inside of the agate banding, which I'd never seen before. So I still have a couple slices of this left. A couple slices got sent to other creators. Some have been purchased over time. Yeah. I freaked out. I think one of my favorite videos that I've ever edited was the video where I cut that. It was a lot of fun. Cut. I think I edited it like SpongeBob when they swear on SpongeBob. I don't know. It was stupid. It was just fun to do. And thank you, Amber. I just brought a handful in from the shop. Got way more stuff out there, but here we are. Oh, I cannot for the life of me remember what the name of this mineral is. Oh, come on. What is it? Anyways, I've spent a fair amount of time out at Jacob's Geode Mine. That's out near the Mississippi River, near the border of Illinois, Iowa, and Missouri. Basically, like the geode belt, I think is one of the terms it's referred to as out there. Oh, I'm sorry about that, Allison. I'm going to be wrapping up here pretty soon, probably. I'm sorry. Did you guys just say you have grandchildren? You all do not look like you're old enough to have grandchildren. I don't know. I feel like maybe that was like the first time I'd seen you guys like just chilling and chatting tonight. Maybe I normally see like the content, like collecting and stuff. Well, holy smokes! Right on. Will you guys get some rest? But anyways, let you guys peek at this real quick before we go. I cannot remember what the heck that blue mineral is, but this is a Keokuk geode. Can we just have a moment of silence? Dear Lord. Yeah, that's yowza. We got some calcite going on in here. We got some dolomite. That's dolomite, baby. Quartz, calcite, and I cannot remember what that blue mineral is right there. But yes, I had a handful of these that I came across, and it was one. What? Over my dead body. Blueberryite, that's what it was. Yes, it was blueberryite. So blueberryite, that it was one of the more rare minerals to come across out in that formation of geodes. But I don't know what it was. I hit one layer, and I just popped out a few of these. So I think that's might be the last one I have left. But yeah, I kept that one for myself. Pretty stuff. Just to clarify, my daughter's 10 years old. Okay, she is not having no baby in 10 years. Forget about it. Forget about it. All right, that's a pretty one. I need to get back out to the geode mine. It has been a while. All right, and then down in Kentucky, sometimes you come across what they refer to as hamburger rock. It's just a weird, bumpy, not quite geode, not quite agate rock, and Yeah, right. Give us 2 decades. It's called Hamburger Rock. And sometimes that Hamburger Rock can be a little bit pretty. So this is one that I found, obviously, with his face exposed. Not too shabby, but then we decided to do a little cutting. And it got a little prettier. I've done one meetup. I think I only had like 2 people show up though. 2 or 3. But that's okay. Try and plan it a little better next time. But yeah, that's a cool one. Oh, here. This is another cool one really quick before you guys head out. This one is also from Hardin County. And this one, I'm going to have to wash my hands after touching, is galena and fluorite. So those are cubes of... Does anybody know what galena is? Lead. So yeah, don't lick this one, guys. I never noticed that. That one kind of looks... Is that an octahedron crystal? Oh, funny. I don't like other people. I don't know them. What if they are weirder than me? Sparkles, thank you. Right? World would not be very interesting. I don't think we've been able to figure out what these crystals are on this side. Because that one's a really dark one, but some of them are a little lighter, like an amber color. I don't think we've figured out what those were. Right? No sense wasting time being normal. Right? See, a normal person would have been like, hey, we're going to bed, and actually gone to bed, but here we are. Sphalerite, is that what it was? I was going to say, I thought we talked about it, but I couldn't remember. Really, really nice piece. Normal. Ain't that the cat from Garfield? Poor thing. Garfield's always such a jerk to him. Alright, what else I got in here? Maybe chalcopyrite. Alright, and then, unfortunately, most of the larger Herkimers I found were kind of fractured a lot, so there wasn't a whole lot of clarity. This one is actually one that came out in pieces. I'm not 100% on if the part 2 to the Herkimer collecting video will ever come out, but I do have a video I'm working on of... It's like a time lapse of reassembling a really big cluster of Herkimer diamonds that I took out. So that one's still in the works. But that was one of the ones from that trip there. And I really don't have a whole lot else. I have another turd. I'm the only one of me. I think that makes me threatening. All right. And I believe we're going to end on this note. We'll flip it back around and kind of chat a little more. We're going to end on another turd. If you didn't know, that is a coprolite, which is fossilized poop. I don't know what it's from, but I hope it wasn't a caveman, because that'd be a little weird. Brian, blink if you're being threatened. Oh, welcome in, Jake. Ooh. Freaking beautiful. Oh, look at that blue. I love it. I don't have very good memory, so some of these I'm like opening up and looking at, and it's like looking at them for the first time. Goodness, I wish I had my light. Whoa, whoa. Uh, it comes from bot holes. Oh no. That was not good. A little swallow. Like it's a thunder turd. Welcome, Soul. Welcome, Soul. Was Soul here before? Am I remembering seeing you here, or no? I think it's yeah. No, I remember you from the last one. Welcome in. It's a thunder turd. That's what I'm going to refer to it as. I will. All right, hold on. Actually, dang it, dang it. Stand by. Oh my gosh. Oh, I haven't scrolled through here in a bit. Oh my gosh, why are some of these videos as popular as they are? Why is the I gave my rocks acid, you won't believe their reactions got 42,000 views. Dude, what the heck? Jeez. Jeez, jeez, jeez. Oh no. Welcome, 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 everybody. This impromptu. Uh, oh my gosh, that long, overly long intro. Okay, all right. From Utah. The copper lights are from Utah. I was gonna say that's what I thought, but I wanted to be sure. No, there was it was a slight casualty. It just kind of slid down, so I kind of scraped a little bit there. So, but those are from the gem show that I did up in Wisconsin, and that's just what they had said they were. So that doesn't mean it's true. I had a beverage and I lost a beverage, but that's okay. I found a beverage. There it is. Oh, too funny. Can't believe that's my third most popular video. I still can't get over that.
Business differently from the other guys.
That
Design and test our own tools and sell them directly to you.
my How to Spot a Geode one is up to 859,000 views.
To raise prices for the heck of it.
That oh no, quiet. Quiet. feel like we're losing people. We're losing them. I think that might be it for the rocks this evening. Unless there's something that I've already just shown that anybody wants to check out again or see closer or whatever. Otherwise, I think we'll start wrapping her up here. Is everyone sleeping? Right? Yeah, it just got real quiet in here all of a sudden. Everybody fell asleep. Oh, sorry. My toes were getting tingly. George is out. The one that said they were leaving is here. Crickets. Heather hears crickets. I don't think I am sleeping. Oh, goodness. But yeah, I'm going to try and get back into the swing of putting some more content out. You found a rock. Got distracted, yeah, try and get some things out more consistently. I know it's getting late. Some folks are probably fading quickly. So we will wrap it up here. But yeah, I don't have a definitive like schedule or anything in mind just yet. I'm gonna kind of write it out and see what the heck happens with my job. And oh, that was 41. I thought that was, yeah. The copper light was a party pooper. That's right. Oh, too funny. Yeah, try and get back into the swing of things a little more regularly again. But baby's coming soon, and that'll be a priority numero uno. So hopefully I can get into the garage and get that all overhauled and redone before the baby comes. Otherwise, I feel like it's gonna probably happen spring or summertime. Right? I don't think I've ever even seen you go live yet. I didn't even know you made videos now. I've been under a rock. So, at least we got to some rocks today. I was going to feel bad saying that, like, putting the title rock therapy and stuff like that, and then not actually have any rocks. So, oh, you just go live. Gotcha. Well then. But yeah, anybody catching this on the rebroadcast, and if you've made it this far, you are impressive. Give yourself a pat on the back. Because I feel like normally people don't make it this far in rebroadcasts of live streams, especially when it's just nonsense. But sometimes you make it. But if anybody's got any questions, comments, concerns about anything rock related, channel related, feel free to reach out. Hold on. I forgot. Hold on. Make sure she's still here. I don't know. I didn't see she was here, but where did she go? I think it was Aqua. Is Aqua still hanging out? Or no? I was gonna say, because when I went downstairs to grab the water bottle, or my spray bottle, I grabbed my binder of Pokemon cards. And she was talking about liking Pokemon. So, if she was still hanging around, I was gonna pop open the binder and let her check it out. George, your kiddos are already sleeping, right? I'll have to video chat with you one of these days, and when you got the boys, and flip through the binder and let them check it out. But I've still got... Better at least show him this. It's still on my shelf. It's still in the same case that he gave it to me in. Still got it. So hopefully that makes him happy to see I still got that. But yes, that was literally right there. Just stays on my shelf. For those that don't know, George's little boy sent that in with some rocks that you were sent down to me. So love the fly-by-night owl. Where's that? I don't know what that is. All right. Okay. I think Aqua might not be here, but behind my head. Oh, that one. Hedwig. Okay. I didn't. Okay. I didn't know if that was like something I was supposed to know. Google it. I shall Google it. Google is one of my best friends. But yeah, this is a big old binder. Full of some stuff. Full of some. Oh shoot! I forgot I had some loosey goosey cards in here too. Whoops. I just know it's an owl, right? An owl, and there's nighttime involved. Oh man, me and Paisley, I showed I had her get up. I tried to get a video of it hooting, but it didn't. I didn't get a video of it. But there was a huge owl that was like right at the top of this. What did I say? It was like a pine tree or something like that. Just like the very, very top of it. So heavy, just like swinging around in there. It was just hanging out. It was really cool. She'd never seen an owl in real life before. All right, appreciate you, Julie. You guys have a good night. Yeah, I think I'm gonna just pack this out of here real quick. We are pretty much wrapping it up here, folks. There was just somebody who was talking about Pokemon earlier. I think she's out of the stream by now, but I'm just gonna kind of flip through this real quick. So if she comes back later on, she could check it out. But yeah, so like I said, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm also a Poke nerd. So Charizard is my main Pokemon I like. So I've got a couple different variations of Charizards. This is probably the original, or probably the most expensive, and the one most people will know, the base set Charizard. I'm not fancy. I don't have the Shadowless or like the first editions or anything, but obviously there's a couple other print runs they've done of that in different sets. So that one's worth about $400. That one's worth about 140, and then they kind of go down in price from there. You like the squirrel one? Oh, yeah, so got some cool stuff. A couple that are a little more valuable, like this one here. That fish right there, that Magikarp. Pulled that one out of a pack that came in like in a random box in a set I wasn't actively collecting. So like most sets I have a binder for, so I'll put it away. That one didn't have a specific binder, so that one was just chilling. And I decided to look it up a couple weeks ago. Yeah, that's like a $220 card right there. And that's one of my favorites too. That one's worth like 140 bucks, like 90 bucks. We're crazy. Just some colorful cardboard. So, like I said, Aqua, I don't think you're still hanging out, but if you come back later on, you can check it out. But yeah, hopefully this binder here, full of colorful cardboard, is just going to go up and up and up in value over time. So, some of these cards they make nowadays are just so pretty. So that it helps pay for some of my children's colleges. And if not, then, you know, when the kids get big enough, they can go through and pick whatever they want. See, I was hoping there was gonna be like a squirrel type Pokemon in here because you guys keep talking about squirrels, but there's not. But I mentioned earlier, uh, but I just looked up the value of each of the cards that I have in there, and altogether is a little over, or just about $4,100 worth of cards. So, if anybody wants to buy some Pokemon cards, $3,000 cash, and you can have them all. Otherwise, that's pretty much it. I know this was kind of a random impromptu stream, but that's kind of how we do it around here, and it's been a while, so um, yeah, we'll see what happens. I'm hoping to get back into it more regularly, but life happens, and things kind of just keep going from there. So, but I appreciate you, anybody who's stuck around until the end. I know there's a handful of you guys. I've missed you guys. It's great to be back, and I'm hoping back fully, and we can keep going with this. Otherwise, I'll see you when I see you. Feel free to hit me up on any of the socials that I'm on. I'm on Discord as well. I'm not actively talking on Discord, but I get notifications of every single message y'all send in Lapidary Lounge and the Rockhound Roundtable. So I see them all. Sonia passing by. Welcome in. And goodbye. But yeah, great to see everybody. Merry Christmas. I hope everybody enjoys their holiday season. Catch everybody next year. And until then, I'm out of here. And then after Christmas, I feel like we should have a competition who got the best rock for Christmas. We'll see who wins. And then the winner doesn't get a prize because they already got the best rock.